Hello everyone, I am Regina Weston and welcome back to my channel. I'll be talking about sexual abuse. Sexual abuse, it is any sexual activity between adults and minors when one forces it on the other. 11-year-old Australian girl takes her own life. Man 18 accused of molesting cousin. Man who impregnated his girlfriend 10-year-old daughter. I was a victim of sexual abuse at the age of 9 years old. Facts about sexual abuse. When my mom passed away, me and my siblings were sent to live with relatives. And in that house, one of the young ladies had a boyfriend. And that boyfriend saw something about me that he wanted. And so what he did was he would start giving the children money, which is what predators do. They either give children candy or money, things to win their confidence. But what I did not want was his advances. When he came to me and said, I will give you this amount of money if you allow me to touch you. Physical signs to look out for. Warning signs for teens that's being sexually abused. When he said that to me, he was an older man. I didn't know what to say. I can't even tell you how I felt. It was like somebody coming and pouring cold water on you and you're just standing there like freezing, but you don't know how to move because it was unexpected. Emotional changes and signs to look for in a child that's being abused. So as time went on, when he was able to have me to himself, he would touch me and do other little things to me. Some behavioral signs to look for in a child that's being abused. Eventually, I got the courage to tell the caregiver, and she did nothing about it. I'm led to believe that she either spoke to the girlfriend or she questioned him about it, and he denied it. But instead of believing me, a 9-year-old child, I was beat and called a liar. I was segregated from the rest of the children. Like he would start picking up the kids from school and he would drive them home. And as I'm walking home, because he left me to walk home by myself, he would drive alongside of me and look at me and give me dirty eyes. And when he continued to come to the house, he would just give me dirty looks. For many years, I could not understand why the caregivers did not do anything about it, why they chose to believe him and chose not to believe me. I don't understand how families, when things happen to the ones they say they love, that they sweep it under the rug. They would rather believe the perpetrator than the victim. I'm still at a loss of words for that. And I got the courage to share this story because I was watching a documentary on Jennifer Lewis, and she shared her story about how a pastor took advantage of her on the way to another church event, and how he tried to put his tongue in her mouth and grab her breast. And when she shared what happened to her mother said nothing about it. She swept it under the rug and nothing was done about it. And she shared how on that day, how she lost 3 things. One being her God, because this was the man of God that did this to her. 2, her mother, because she told her mother swept it under the rug. And 3, her career, because when she went, before this occurred, she asked him a question, Pastor, do you think I could be a star? Be cautious of an adult who spends time with children and exhibits the following behaviors. I encourage mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, to watch your siblings, to watch children. Be mindful of the people that you allow around your kids. Be mindful. If you have a child that's happy and go lucky, and then their behavior starts to change, it's a reason. Look into it. Young mothers, stop allowing different boyfriends in and out of the lives of your children, not knowing their history, not knowing all that they're capable of, not knowing if you're allowing a killer or a molester or a raper around your child. Be mindful of the environment in which you place your children in. Don't allow any and everybody to watch your child. And if your child comes to you and tell you that I don't feel comfortable around Uncle Joe, I don't feel comfortable around Aunt Susan, pay attention to that. It's a reason. Don't discard it and brush it off as go somewhere and sit down. Don't do that. You taking heed could save your child's life or that of another child. And by no means do you be the predator. If you are the predator and you're watching this video, go and get yourself some help because you need help. And women and men who have been victims of sexual abuse and you have never had the courage to tell your story, I encourage you to tell your story. And if you can, to hold your abuser accountable for their actions. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.